What's up, guys? Today I am wearing a Chargers jersey like yesterday, and I thought I would double down and wear an OU hat. Because why? Because I'm a loser. And the only thing I know is people who lose, unless you count the Thunder, but we don't really count basketball around here right now. Um, Today we're going to be in, you guessed it, rank 30. And we're going to use a fireball army. I don't have CC troops again, but that's okay. While I was raiding today, I just really want to talk about, since this is just almost me talking to myself, that's okay. And maybe one person can relate to this. I just really wanted to talk about why it's so hard to do things that are good for us, right? Oh, hold on, it's a Town Hall 17. Oh my gosh, look at that bait in the middle of the map. If I could hit that, that would be utterly insane. Do I have the skills to hit this? I just don't feel like I do. I would have to clear out this whole compartment. Oh man. Let's not get greedy, right? Let's try this. But I just really wanted to talk about how it just doesn't seem like let's start with something super simple, right? Like meal prepping for the week, right? It's good to eat healthy food. You should cook for yourself. So why is it just so easy to go spend $15 on fast food? You don't even think about it. But when it comes going to the grocery store, you're like, oh man, this is really expensive stuff right here. I don't know if I can afford all of this. It just seems super weird to me that happens in the first place. I don't have the things I want, so let's see. Once again, that was not what was supposed to happen. Oh my gosh. And now we're losing our stuff, so. Oh my gosh. This is pathetic. I don't think I've started one raid, and now we're about to lose all my healers. Okay. Please don't hit. Please don't hit. There we go. We kept our healers. That's okay. This is okay. This is okay. Right? Let's say you break up with an individual. You know that the best thing for you to do is to not have contact with them. Oh, wow. We didn't even put our stuff down. Oh, my gosh. Am I a fraud? Am I a fraud? Sorry, I just have to watch this in disbelief. I played this so poorly. I didn't even place down my tank troops. Am I a fraud? Oh my gosh, this was a town. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't even defend this one. That was so horrible. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's move on. All I'm saying is it just seems like something I'm trying to come to terms with about myself is that it just seems so hard to do good things even though I know that the right thing to do, right? Don't talk to people who are you're supposed to move on from, right? Go to the gym all the time. Go hang out with your friends and have a social gathering. Spend money on good groceries. Cook 3 meals a day. You do those things, and from the outside looking in, it might seem like it's super easy, but it's really hard to make good decisions for yourself. And I feel like that's why we relapse all the time, and we get stuck in these cycles of like, oh, I need to eat healthier. I know I do, but oh, Little Caesars has $4.99 pizza. I don't know if it makes sense what I'm putting down, but it's just not easy to continuously do things that are good for us because all of the bad things just seem like they're it's got to be something to do between your brain and your nervous system. I feel like that's what a therapist would say, but I hope people spend 2026 really being nice to themselves at the end of the day and doing things that are good for them. Let's get this back. I still got no clan castle troops. That's okay. And I'm locking in. Okay, so we've got a Town Hall 18 here. What would be the best thing for me to do? The Poison Tower. Without a shadow of a doubt, the Poison Tower would be the best thing for me to do. We've got if I can hit this Poison Tower right here, that takes out so much of the base. And then we could go back to the right. So let's do, it's not going to work. All right, we got to be ready to place this down right when that champion, this headhunter. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now we place it. Because she's going to do big damage. Okay, so he's going the wrong way, but that's okay. So we'll do like this. Oh, that's not okay. Hold on. We got to take this out. Okay, not what we wanted at all, but that's okay. That's not what we wanted. That's okay, but this is why Fireball is not for the weak. Watch me lock this in, okay? So we're gonna freeze this. Now we're gonna pop the Royal Champion over here. This is all okay. This is all part of the plan. Watch this. I don't know how that fire spitter turned so much. I always underestimate the fire spitting turning. That's okay. This is all okay. This is all still a part of the plan. Okay, what was not a part of the plan was losing all my healers. That was not a part of the plan. But this is still okay. Actually, I don't know if it is. So, because no, this is not okay. It's another 2-star. I didn't hit what I needed to, because if I would hit the Poison Tower, it would have took out the CC troops. Oh my gosh. This is not okay. And I don't think this is recoverable from my experience. But we're going to let this bad boy play out. But 2026 is just the year where, like, I wanted to, for the longest time, even now, I wanted to make these videos. I wanted to reach out to other people who play Clash of Clans and just find like-minded people like myself. Maybe start a clan, maybe just talk to people, get in the Discord chat or whatnot, have people help raid. But it was just something I couldn't, like, for the life of me, start up because I always had, like, an excuse not to do it. And I feel like this is something that's good for me. I enjoy talking to a random camera, getting, 1, 2 stars in every video that I post, but, I never claimed to be the best. It's just like committing to reading a book. You say, I need to read more. Why does it feel so hard to sit down and open a book and read? But it's so easy to sit down for 5 hours scrolling through your phone. 5 hours might be extreme for some people, maybe not for others. But scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, it's something I'm trying to come to terms with. I'm trying to be a person that can constantly choose good things for themselves, because what people say, at the top is that when you make a habit out of these things, those things do become the easy thing to do. But I don't know. I've been going to the gym a long time. I've been in sports all my life, and I've always had that little part of me that's just like, oh man, I got to work out today. And you go watch any of those podcasts, and they sit there and they go, even when you don't feel like you need to roll out of bed at 4 a.m. and force yourself, you need to. It's just not realistic for a lot of people. I don't feel like people got, those. And as much as I love an influencer, that's their whole job. Like, they wake up at 4 a.m., make content, and they make more money than some people make in a month working a 9 to 5. So yeah, rolling out of bed at 4 a.m. and forcing yourself to go is important. And it's important for me too. But the other factors, like having work, dealing with mental health, dealing with dieting or children or breakups, or it doesn't matter what it is. It just seems like it's super hard. And since I'm only getting an average of less than 10 views, I'm just letting all of this stuff rip. And even Clash of Clans has been hard. Clash of Clans is something that's been good for me for years. I played it all the time, but every now and then I feel the urge where I can't play. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but I never felt the urge not to go do something that's not healthy. I never felt the urge not to sleep in bed way longer than I'm supposed to. I never felt the urge not to avoid cooking this full, healthy, long meal and then, eating it for my health over, going out to get something super easy. I go to the grocery store, I'm like, whoa, $100, $6 for beef. $6 for beef, you get 4 servings in the pack. That's not, you're not just $6, you're paying over time. Like, it's actually a decent deal. But, you don't got to talk me into a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. So, it's just what it seems. So, I don't really know. I don't really have a point, but I hope everybody has a good day. I hope anybody that watched this bad boy maybe relates to it. I don't really know. If you watched it, no, you didn't. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't care. Make your own videos, man. Talk to you guys later.